Hey guys, it's Mallory and welcome back to my channel. So today's gonna be a little different. I wanted to pay a tribute for Cameron Boyce because for some of you guys who don't know, he passed away. For some of you guys who may not know, I was obsessed with him. It was a little creepy, but I was his biggest fan. When I found out the news, I was really upset, but I found out ways we can carry on his legacy. So for this video, I just wanted to talk about my favorite moments of him and then talk about the Cameron Boyce Foundation and how we can live on his legacy. So without further ado, let's get started. So I should start off by saying how I became the ultimate fan. I remember it vividly. It's so weird and creepy, you guys, but it was a Friday night. It was the 7th episode. It was Zuri's new old friend, and I was eating In-N-Out, and I was at the dinner table. Look at him, and he like speaks or something. I was like, wow, he's cute. I like him. So that's one of my favorite memories of him and how I got to be in love with him. It's a weird story. I have more favorite memories of him. So another one was fast forward to October 2015. It was, I think, a week after Jesse ended. Descendants was doing a little get together at Downtown Disney. So I was like, Dad, can we go? He was like, okay, because he knows how much I love him. So I wasn't gonna let him say no. I wasn't. So we get there, and when he got on stage, everyone was screaming, but so was I. But the difference was everyone was maybe 7 or 8, and I was 15. And I was just like, I don't care if it's my love. You guys don't get it. It's okay. But I found out other people my age were there, so I'm not the only oldest person there. I mean, of course there are parents, but the funny part is when the cast walked out to go on stage, my dad saw Cameron, and he was like, Cameron! And then Cameron looks around and he's like, hey, what's up? We joke about it because Cameron's probably thinking, what is this dude doing here? He's like 50 and shouldn't he be at his job? So we would look back at the video and laugh, and I will put the video in for you guys to watch and see my dad saying hi. So another favorite memory was when he would tweet sometimes, and I would tweet and he would reply to my tweet, and that would be so cool. I'd be like, oh my gosh, he tweeted me. I remember one time I was singing karaoke. I was at a karaoke lounge, and it was July 31st, 2015, because that's the day Descendants premiered. I know all the dates, it's really weird. But I asked him a question, he replied, and I remember I was singing, and all of a sudden I screamed in the microphone, and everyone's like, are you okay? I was like, Cameron Boyce. They're like, oh. There was 2 other times where he replied to me. I thought that was cool. I don't know why, but I decided to tweet and ask, do you love me? And that was really interesting. I don't know why my 15-year-old self would do that. That's a weird thing to say. Why would he respond to that? But he did. And that was pretty cool, but also really because he replied back saying, I love everybody. And I was like, oh my gosh, he replied, but I feel stupid. Like, of course, I look back and I'm like, why would I ask that? But first of all, I made a spelling error, so that's great. And second of all, that's a weird question. I will show you pictures of the tweet. Mind you guys, I was so obsessed with him. My mind was Cameron Boyce. It's a little weird. Now I'm saying like all of this, I'm like, wow, I was a crazy child. Another great memory I have is that Cameron introduced me to a bunch of cool people who I now call my good friends, and their usernames are Cameron's Bliss, Bridget Saunders, Boyce Listbar, R-Truth Cameron, Karen Smiles, and many more. And the cool thing about it is I'm still meeting new people and we get to bond over someone who we really love and look up to, and I think that's a cool thing, and I love all these girls with all my heart. Leading up to, I would say, my favorite moment was when I met him at the DT3 Expo. That was the best day ever. I met the love of my life. I will link that video down below if you guys haven't watched it, because you should totally watch it. I was in line and I was trying to think, what should I say to him, because it was a snap and go. So I was thinking, what am I gonna say to sum up I love you or something. It was my turn to go up and I was really excited and scared because he's looking at me going to him. So I went straight to Cameron with open arms, and it was the funniest thing ever, because I don't know if the cast laughed at me, but there are some photos where they're all laughing, so I don't know if someone else thought I was going to them. But I just thought that was really, really funny. If you've loved someone for so long, you're gonna go to them. So I went straight to him, I hugged him, and I kind of shortened saying I love you. When I met him, there was this parade where the cast would ride in this cart and they would go down and the cast would wave. And when Cameron was by me, I screamed, I love you, Cameron. And he turned around and he's like, I was just really happy to see him wave back. But I will show you guys the video of the parade. I love you, Cameron! So those were some of my favorite moments of Cameron. So one last thing I wanted to say was Cameron was a big believer on making the world a better place, and he wanted peace, and he was a philanthropist. And he was so caring and kind and didn't want to see people suffer. So he was a part of this charity, the Thirst Project, where he wanted to help third world countries, and he would raise money so they could build a well to help them get clean water. And I thought that was really cool, and that was one of the reasons why I fell in love with him, because he was so caring for the world. And ever since he passed, there's the Cameron Boys Foundation where you can donate and it will help his work continue. And an example is the Wielding Peace, and before he passed, he was very passionate about this because he wanted peace and not gun violence. So what you can do for the Wielding Peace is post a picture of yourself with an item that brings you peace or that you really love. What you do is you hold it up and you make a gun sign, and you can post it and do hashtag Wielding Peace. The reason for it is to promote peace and say peace is better, this is what we need in the world. I think it's really cool. I think we should move forward and keep that legacy alive, because he has such a beautiful heart and he wanted to do good in the world. So I would encourage you guys to donate, but even if you didn't know him, I'd still say you should donate, because it's a really cool thing to do, and just to keep his legacy, a person who really loved the world and saw potential for it being good. I thought this was a really cool project to do, so that's why I think you guys should consider donating. One cool way to donate is this person, Jen. I'll link her Instagram down in the description, because she has fun little projects to do for Cameron, and you can buy these bracelets that she makes and all the money will go towards the Cameron Boys Foundation. So I ordered a bracelet. If you want to learn more about how you can buy a bracelet, go to the Cameron Boys Project on Instagram and you can look at her page and you can see all the different types of bracelets that she has. And right now her Etsy account is down for a few days, but then it'll go back up and you can order the bracelet. And if you want, you can get a custom photo where you can DM her and find a picture of Cameron and say, hey, I would like this photo, can you make it? She will reply back, like, of course, and then tell you all the details from there. So this is a few days later, but I just got the bracelet. I ordered it a few days ago and I just got it. And so I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. So I have this photo of Cameron, and it's in like a little circle thing. I don't know how to describe it, but this is the color, and you can ask for any color that you want, but I just was like, surprise me, because you know, any color would look good. So yeah, these are the bracelets that you can order, and it's $3, and all the money will go directly towards the Cameron Boyce Foundation. It's just happy knowing that you get to donate and then get like a cool bracelet so you can have them wherever you go. So I think that's a cool idea. Alright guys, that was my video tribute to Cameron. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what your favorite memory is of Cameron, and comment down below if you've donated to the Cameron Boyce Foundation, because it's a really cool project. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!